Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Noel and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, and today I have one of our favorite international boxes that is sent to me for review. It is of course my Ireland box, which comes all the way from Dingle, Ireland. Now you probably couldn't guess, but I don't actually have Irish heritage. However, I do really enjoy this box because I think that Catherine and her team find amazing products from Irish makers, and so anyone who appreciates Irish culture will love this box and the booklet that she creates every month. People who have visited one time or many times will definitely be able to reminisce, and those of you who maybe do have Irish heritage and would like to visit one day, in the meantime, this is a really good way to do that and learn more about your background. So the box is $49.95 per month, that is in US dollars, and the shipping all the way to the States is $15.50. I do have a code for you. It's just a referral code. It is Maui, M-A-U-I, and that'll save you $5, so from one green aisle to another. Let's go ahead and get into the box though, because usually, like I said, there is a lot to share with you. We have our bright green tissue paper. Now at the bottom is where she usually hides that booklet, as well as the monthly recipe, which is usually inspired by family members, which I always think is kind of fun. Oh goodness. And I'm always kind of worried that there's going to be very fragile things. Sometimes there are. Now, if you are a subscriber, that means that you are also entered into what she's been doing, which is the Golden Shamrock giveaway. And it's always some different, beautiful, high value item. And I just peeked over on Instagram recently, and the Golden Shamrock item, you guys, is like this gorgeous, genuine leather purse and a passport holder. And I think that it read that the value was over $600. It is beautiful. You guys know me, I love genuine leather. I am not so much of a vegan leather girl. I just find real leather really sustainable. So that is just kind of an added bonus to being a subscriber at my Ireland box, because you have this chance to win. They also have a very active Facebook group, so if you are interested in joining that, people share stories. They have even had a trip planned for later this year. I think that's really cool. People will talk about their recipes and how they've made it, and no spoilers though in there. No spoilers at all. It is a mystery box. It's got to be a surprise, because that is one of the things that people love. So just adding to the surprise is the Golden Shamrock situation. All right, so let me open it up. So here is our booklet, and the theme for the month is summertime in Galway, which is one of the places that I was lucky enough to visit several years ago with my husband. Galway is gorgeous. It is so much fun. We had a great time in the few days that we had to spend there. I believe it's where Catherine went to university, so I'm sure it has a special place in her heart as well. She says, yes, I am thrilled this time to be able to bring you to one of my happy places, County Galway. I spent 4 years living in Galway City during college, and I visited so many times since. But look at this beautiful booklet. So she does it on this nice glossy paper. You guys can see there are lots of pages and pictures. She tells you all about Irish history, what's going on. She, for example, on this page I just flipped to, it tells us the history of the Claddagh. So there'll probably be something about that in here as well. And then there is usually a section called Let's Meet the Makers, and that's what I focus on in my unboxing, to tell you all about those makers and the products that are within the box. Let's see, there is usually a spoiler for the next one, so that's what I like to share with you as well, so you can decide if you would like to be subscribed. What's up next? It says, I am so excited for a day in an Irish cottage. This one brings us back to the childhoods of my mother and her siblings in County Tyrone. We will visit the north of Ireland and immerse ourselves in the daily routine of the old cottage life. Stories will flow, the baking will delight our senses. Ooh, maybe we're getting a baking mix. We do get a lot of baking mixes, and I love them because it makes it easy, and my house smells good, and my taste buds are happy. Stories will flow, the baking will delight our senses, and will be brought back in time to a place where marvelous memories were formed and later cherished for a lifetime. You will love it. That sounds fabulous. All right, so I'm going to turn it to Let's Meet the Maker. Speaking of baking, here is our recipe card, and she takes gorgeous, she does all the photos that are in the box, and she does them here. Look at this. This is my Granda's Irish brown bread. Oh, love it. So she gives you all of that. So I have a whole stack of these, and I keep waiting to have more time to make these, but that looks delicious. So actually, friends, I think there might be a picture in here that I took of an item that has made a little repeat appearance. So I have been subscribed or receiving this box for review now for probably like 3 or 4 years. I feel very, very blessed to say that. So I have taken photos of this box for quite a while. I still continue to take photos and post them over on my Instagram account at Maui_Noel. So love to see you over there. And I really love to see my photos being used by these box owners. All right. So one of the items that is always included is, like I said, this booklet. So there is the Claddagh right there, the hands with the heart. That's probably from a storefront maybe in Galway. So it says, my Ireland box members write to me all the time, even by post, to tell me how much they love the booklet and that it really makes them feel like they visited Ireland. Whilst I absolutely love choosing all of the Irish-made surprises that I include in all my Ireland boxes, what I love most is writing the booklet, because she has stacks and stacks of books, so she's always doing research and looking for things to share with you, as well as all the products that go in here, and you can really tell that she puts so much time and effort. I mean, this is like essays worth. So one of these days we'll have to figure out a way to sort of keep all of these. I know a lot of you love these booklets. Some of you are more about the stuff, and that is okay too. One of these days, just keep your booklets. You never know when you might want to do a little bit more research, or maybe you're getting ready for your trip at long last to Ireland. All right, let's go ahead and pull a couple of the items out. Oh goodness. There's some cute items in here, you guys. There's some very adorable items, and I do have to tell you also that my favorite my favorite box every year is the sheep box. So it hasn't happened yet. If you're someone who loves Irish sheep, you think sheep are adorable, it's not exclusive to that theme. We get sheep items in other boxes as well, but if you love the sheep, I highly suggest getting subscribed, because we haven't had the sheep box yet for this year, but I'm looking forward to it. It should be around the corner anytime now. Oh goodness, there's some things in here that I didn't actually see in the booklet. Sometimes there's things that get snuck in there and she didn't necessarily write a lot about them. So this is, it says, okay. So we have, first of all, from Fiat and Kate, which is kind of the in-house jewelry brand of my Ireland box that was created a couple of years ago. But look how beautiful this is. So we have this. It says, this certifies the authenticity of this jewelry piece made with sterling silver. Oh goodness. This Claddagh pendant was handmade in Dublin, Ireland, in compliance with the highest standards, quality, and craftsmanship we value. And then there's a picture of the Three Sisters Peaks on Dingle Peninsula, because again, they're from Dingle. I'm so excited, you guys. You know I love a jewelry piece. Again, I am not necessarily Irish, but oh, this is so pretty. I think we've gotten something similar before, and I love photographing jewelry. I don't get to do it as often anymore, but I'm going to hold this up and hopefully it will focus and I will read to you. It says, this is our little company that was born from dreams of designing my own Irish jewelry. Luckily, I found a wonderful jeweler in Dublin, Gavin, who can make my dreams come true and create special pieces that I design exclusively for my Ireland box members. Wear yours, remembering that love, loyalty, and friendship, that's what the Claddagh stands for, are special elements of life. And then there's some care instructions as well, which is great. And then let's see, it says, I'm excited to soon introduce more treasures from Ireland that I've designed with our members in mind and that will be available to buy on our separate store soon. She says, I always like to put my own spin on designs, and I've admired the Claddagh for a long time since I was a child. I love the story behind it, and to be able to merge the symbol beautifully with our Irish language, the word for love is gra again, and has been a wonderful result for me. This handmade piece is worth over $70. It is sterling silver and handmade in Dublin, designed in Dingle, a truly Irish treasure with an enchanting story behind it, that of the Claddagh. And like I said, there was a page or two in the booklet telling us all about that. So I will definitely take some photos and you guys can see this up close over on my Instagram very, very soon, probably about in a week or so. Lovely. So that's probably the hero item of the box, but we do have something else from Fiat and Kate. So let me go ahead and open this up because I don't see a note of this and I don't think it's another jewelry piece. Let me make sure that I didn't miss anything in our green tissue paper. Okay. Oh, it's a little notepad. So it says summertime in Galway, Ireland, and it's just showing us that same, I think it's that same image, or is this a different image? Oh yeah, this is a different image. This isn't the Three Sisters Peaks. Are those cows? I think those are cows. That's so beautiful. It's interesting to me that she put that up at the top, but I guess it just tells you. But that is pretty. Look at that pretty like painting. Always good to have a nice notepad. You know, I used to say like buy the phone, but nobody really has a wall phone anymore. It's more like buy your computer that you can use as like a mouse pad. But I do always like to have things written down on paper as well. Okay, next item. This is the one that there's actually an image in the booklet that I believe I am the photographer of. So this has been in a past box. It's been a while though, but this is something that I actually have some Connemara marble as well from my visit. I have some earrings because it is definitely something that's quintessentially Irish, but also makes a fantastic souvenir without being emblazoned with the word Ireland on it, for example. So this is a Connemara marble love stone. It says this unique green marble hails from Connemara, known as the Irish gemstone. The alluring and unique patterns of Connemara marble are lovely to admire, rare and beautiful. They're always different. Connemara marble is found exclusively along Ireland's rugged, wild Atlantic coast. Each piece of Connemara marble is unique, with green of almost every hue in arresting layers and patterns. Connemara marble has a primal past. It was formed from sediment deposited in a shallow primal sea over 900 million years ago. These sediments were transformed by formidable forces generated in the formation of the mountains of the west of Ireland over time. Connemara marble was established in 1946 and is now run by Stephen Walsh, or Stefan. It says this is a family business that has worked the beautiful green Connemara marble for 3 generations, and they all take great pride in the Irish jewelry and Irish gifts that they produce. The family own and operate the oldest marble quarry at Lissoughter, Recess, County Galway, which was first opened in the 19th century, and it is from here that your wishing stone was born. Sorry about that glare. I have a thing for stones. I think they present a certain unexplained energy. This ancient marble stone feels special to hold, a piece of Ireland to stay with you wherever you go. It feels calming. If you meditate, perhaps try holding it as you do, even just for a few deep breaths. I keep one in my bathroom and have another in a handbag. So I really love this trapezoid shape of this one. And again, look at that. Look at the different sort of lines in there. So beautiful. This is a really dark one. I have a lot that are a lot lighter green. The one that is in this image has a lot more white in it. Kind of looks like a foaming ocean or like the earth from afar, but this one has a lot more of that dark green. Beautiful. And I kind of love that it kind of stands up on its own too. So, and they tell you about the love stone, of course, that it's just sweet. It's a symbol of friendship, so it's kind of like a worry stone. You can like play with it in your hands. All right, what else do we have? I told you there was sheep, so we have some socks. Now, if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, you know that I am not a sock girl, mostly because I'm not a shoe girl. I live in a warm climate. I wear sandals and flip-flops most of the time. Occasionally I'll wear shoes, but even when I do, they're not necessarily with socks. But these are so adorable. These are my lucky Irish socks for ladies sizes 4 through 7. I don't even know if these will fit me because I have large feet, like European size 40, I would say, so like women's size 9. So these might have to get gifted anyway, but they've got a cute little ruffle at the top and this more like, that looks like a key lime pie green. But look at those little sheep, very whimsical, adorable. Look at the pink sheep. I think that's fun. And you do notice when you are in Ireland or any place where there's a lot of sheep, like New Zealand, that a lot of the farmers will actually like spray paint them different colors as markers. So this is not actually unheard of. But look at the way that one is sitting. It looks like that trapezoid Connemara marble that I have. It says, I had to give a nod to the cute Connemara sheep. In fact, I'm really wishing to include nods to sheep in as many My Ireland boxes as I can. Although our coveted sheep theme is coming up in September, and that's a total Irish sheep dedication. So now you know it's in September, my friends. So it says, these satisfying sheep socks are hugging my feet as I write this, and each time I peer down at them, a sheep seems to wink at me. Perhaps I've been typing for too long. In any event, I love my Connemara sheep socks, and I'm sure that you love yours too. Aren't they fun? They are adorable. So, you know, I try to be a little bit more sophisticated in my home decor, but when it comes to silly things like that, you know, I think it's kind of nice to have like a very simple, chic outfit. And then when you sit down and you can see your socks under your pants, maybe you have some cute little sheep. All right, what else do we have? We have some crisps that they always try to wrap up so carefully, and yet they always come so crushed for me. These are from the Keogh family farm, I believe. Keogh's, ooh, Guinness crisps. So we get all kinds of different flavors. And I always love, ooh, crinkle cut. You guys, I get so excited by like chips, don't I? But I've learned to call them crisps in our Irish and like English boxes. So Guinness. Now I didn't used to be a beer fan, but I have always, my gateway beer was like dark beers. So Guinness is like creamy and delicious, and I really like it when you can get it like on nitro. Oh, so good. So Keogh's Guinness crisps. The pubs of K Street, Galway, called out to me and said, go forth and include Guinness crisps. So I did. They say good things come to those who wait. And while Keogh family have spent the last 200 years growing the perfect Irish potato, Guinness has been brewing the perfect pint. So now the wait is finally over as these two Irish favorites come together to create a crisp like no other. Deep ridges brimming with authentic Irish taste and character, deliciously different and deeply satisfying. So it's going to have maybe that caramelly like and savory at the same time flavor. Let's raise a toast to these famous crinkle cut crisps made with a serving of real Guinness magic, grown and cooked with love in Ireland. The Keogh family have farmed their fertile lands in North County Dublin for over 200 years. And I love getting their crisps in these boxes. I love getting a treat. It's always fun. You know, it's not like the highest value item, but it's also something you can't get necessarily here in the States. So that's why having these international boxes send treats is so special. And then we have one more delicious edible item from the Foods of Athenry, Cookie Shots, Orange Brownie Biscuits, aka cookies. Look at this. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's always so hard for me, you guys, because I have to take photos first before I can eat all of these things. Such a hard life. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm so lucky. I'm very, very excited to take photos, but also to eat these. It says, I usually have a pouch of these orange and chocolate cookie shots in my larder. They are great when the next door neighbor's kids come in looking for a treat. I also like them with my herbal tea in the evening as they're kind of guilt-free. Being a little taster if you can resist eating more than a handful. It says, behind the Foods of Athenry is an enthusiastic family farm. Like many farm families, baking deliciously healthy food from their own kitchen table, driven by necessity, but rooted in tradition. And then we get a little more history from them. So let's see. It says, always without gluten, wheat, dairy, GMO, egg, yeast, hydrogenated fats, artificial colors, flavors, and preservatives. Wow, so it is suitable for vegans and it's gluten-free? That's amazing. So it says, orange chocolatey shots combine zingy citrus with the finest cocoa powder to make the perfect guilt-free bite-sized biscuit. I am all about this. You guys, what a fun box. Sort of celebrating Galway. So again, she didn't mention this notepad, but we have this beautiful image of some cows. But we also got some sheep. The sheep of, I don't think these are specifically Galway sheep, but we'll pretend that they are. Don't forget, we also got that beautiful bread recipe, which is now stuck to the bottom of my box. It doesn't want to come out. If it was a real loaf of bread, it would. Beautiful bread recipe. Our lovely booklet from Catherine. Our two edible treats. So we have a little savory. I can't wait to taste this flavor, the Keogh's Guinness crisps, and the sweet, some cookie shots that you don't have to feel guilty about, and then some special things for your dresser and your neck. So we have our Connemara Love Stone, again from County Galway, and then we have this beautiful Claddagh necklace where she has also included the word gra, which again means love. So beautiful box, as always, high value box, getting some sterling silver jewelry. And you also found out what next month's theme is. Do we remember? I don't remember. I think next month's theme had something. Oh, she has the recipe of the month kind of highlighted here in the back. But next month's theme, what was it, friends? You're probably screaming at me right now what it is. The pages are sticking together. Oh, a day in an Irish cottage. I would like to spend a month in an Irish cottage, honestly. So a day in an Irish cottage, and we found out that our sheep box is coming in September. So make sure you're subscribed for that. I'll see you all very, very soon. in my next unboxing. Thank you so much for your continued support. I really appreciate your likes, comments. Those of you who follow me over on Instagram, check it out. You'll see some My Ireland box stuff over there. And of course, if you want to join our private Facebook group, I'd like to see you in there too. See you soon.